When people unite with purpose, cities transform. Through the Faso Mebo movement, over 200,000 square meters have already been built in the city of Koudougou, mobilizing communities and turning action into visible progress. Koudougou is the west side of the capital of Burkina Faso, and it's the third largest city of the country. Now, for those of you, just to give you a bit of a background, who don't know Faso Mebo, it is an initiative. It means that let's build the nation. It's a major national project, development project, launched in October 2024 by President Captain Ibrahim Traore. It serves as a spearhead for the country's self-reliance strategy, focusing on massive infrastructure modernization through citizen mobilization rather than foreign aid or foreign funding. Now, there are four key components in Faso Mebo initiative. One is it's an infrastructure spearhead. It aims to build from 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers of roads per year. And it is number two, citizen-led mobilization. That means there is a volunteer labor, a material donation. There is financial support from all walks of life, Burkinabes or non-Burkinabes. Number three, there is urban modernization, meaning beyond major highways. The initiative also seeks to pave every street, and there is also economic sovereignty through it, meaning there are local contractors and Burkinabe engineers who are aiming to decolonize development and prove that African nations can build their own futures without international loans. Okay, that is the movement. It's beyond building. Now, without further ado, I would like to share with you a video where participants, the citizens in Koudougou city, what they have to say after, while they are building these 200,000 square meters. It's in French, but I promise to translate bit by bit. So I invite you to listen what they have to say.
Cela fait 4 mois, 4 jours exactement, le 10 octobre 2025, Faso Mebo a été officiellement lancé dans la région de Nandon. Aujourd'hui, 14 février 2026, déjà, c'est des mots de félicitations à l'endroit des filles et fils de la région qui ont très bien approprié cette initiative. Parce que depuis le lancement de cette initiative, il y a de l'engouement autour de l'initiative. Les volontaires sont mobilisés. Chaque jour que Dieu fait, c'est 200, 300 volontaires qui se pointent sur le site pour travailler. Et au-delà de ça, il faut remercier les opérateurs économiques de la région qui ont investi en donnant suffisamment de quantité de tonnes de ciment, les agrégats, pour permettre à tous ces volontaires qui viennent au quotidien sur le site de...
Okay, so now here he said it has been 4 months and 4 days, exactly 4 months and 4 days, on 31st October, since they have started the Faso Mebo in their city, in the non-region of that city. So now it's already, these are the words of like congratulations to the sons and daughters of the region who have embraced this so well, this initiative, because since the launch of this initiative, there has been enthusiasm around the initiative. So the volunteers are mobilized every day. That what he said, like 200 and 300 volunteers, they show up and the site to work. And beyond that, he said also, we must thank the economic operators of the region who invested by providing sufficient quantity of tons of cement aggregates to allow all these volunteers who come to the site daily to work. 200 to 300 people voluntarily to work, providing their labor. Those who have money also with their money. Now let's continue.
Travailler. Aujourd'hui, c'est le tour des militaires. Tous les éléments du PIA sont venus, au-delà de leurs activités régaliennes, ils ont décidé de venir apporter un plus à cette initiative. Parce que c'est leur camarade, le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, qui a bien voulu appeler les filles et fils de chaque région à construire et à développer chaque région. Donc, étant des militaires, ils ont décidé de venir accompagner cette initiative. Des mots également de félicitations à tous ces étudiants des différentes universités de la région qui sont là pour travailler chaque jour que Dieu fait. Ici, il faut noter que l'équipe qui pilote la coordination régionale de Faso Mebo, nous sommes très bien organisés et tous les donateurs, on les organise jour par jour en fonction de la nécessité des travaux que nous avons besoin sur les sites. Donc, effectivement, les étudiants, on les programme en fonction de leur disponibilité, on les programme pour venir travailler.
Okay, so he is saying, so today it is the turn of the military personnel, meaning that is their turn. Also, the militaries participate in this voluntary building. Now, all the members of this have come beyond their regular duties, and they decided to come and contribute to this initiative because it was their comrade, Captain Ibrahim Traore, who wanted to call up on the sons and daughters of each region to build and develop each region. Each region is taking their responsibility. So he continues, so being military personnel, they decided to come support this initiative and you know, it's words of congratulation also to all these students from the various universities in the region who are here to work every single day. Here, it's important to note that the team that manages the regional coordination in an MBO manner, we are very well organized, and all donors, we organize them day by day according to the needs of the work we need to do on the site. So indeed, the students have schedules based on their availability. We schedule them to come and work. Now, let me tell you, so Koudougou is a city, as I said, west of Ouagadougou from the capital city, and it is known, it's the third largest city in the country. It's known for its culture and education, meaning there are a number of universities in that region, and also for its artistic scene and their traditional festivals, a number of things. So that's what it's known, and that's why it is talking about the university students.
Les fonctionnaires également, les coûts sociaux, les commerçants sont également programmés comme les autres entités. Les notabilités coutumières également, quand ils veulent venir faire un don, en fonction de leur disponibilité, en fonction de ce qui est prévu comme activité sur le site, on les oriente en fonction de ce sens. Il faut déjà noter, nous sommes en train de vouloir battre pratiquement quelques régions qui ont lancé avant notre région. On peut dire après Bobo, c'est la région de Nandong qui va être troisième en termes de classement. Parce que, comme je l'ai dit au début, il n'y a rien de tel. On a su communiquer avec les populations, on a su mobiliser les gens autour de l'initiative. Et voilà, on ne tient que féliciter l'ensemble des forces vives de la région, en commençant par l'administration et jusqu'aux derniers forces de défense qui sont aujourd'hui venues pour appuyer notre initiative au sein de la région.
So here he said civil servants, also social cost traders are also scheduled like other entities. Traditional leaders also, when they want to come and spend some time, depending on their availability and also depending on what is planned as activity on the site, they are directed, according to this, according to what is, what's in the plan in the site and their availability. Also, it should already be noted, right? We are trying to practically, he's saying, practically beat some regions that launched before our region. So we can say after Bobo, meaning Bobo is a Bobo di Lasso, the southwest of the country. So we can say, he says, after Bobo, it is the region of Nandon that will be served in terms of ranking because, as I said, he says at the beginning, there is nothing like that. We were able to communicate with the people. We were able to mobilize people around the initiative. And so we wish to congratulate all the forces of the region, starting with the administration and all the way to the last, to the defense force who have today come to support our initiative in the region. The community now is mobilized. So this is, this is my own reflection. It has created a competition, positive competition amongst the regions in Burkina Faso, because each region given their own responsibility to build and organize their own Faso Maybo movement. That is really, I find it very, very smart.
Dont est mobilisé. Pratiquement tous les 6 initiatives qui sont en œuvre, les populations, les forces vives ont approprié très bien les initiatives et je vous assure que ce sont des mots de félicitations à l'endroit de son excellence, le camarade capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, parce qu'il a une vision. Et cette vision a permis à l'ensemble des forces vives de notre nation de dire non aux anciennes pratiques, de dire non également à ces valeurs locaux qui pensaient que nous n'allons pas obtenir des résultats en lançant ces initiatives. On est très satisfait pour l'instant et profiter de demander aux filles et fils que ce n'est pas fini. Nous avons toujours besoin de leur appui, de venir nous donner les dons afin que l'initiative puisse bouger 24 sur 24 au sein de la région.
Yeah, so finally what he said is practically all 6 initiatives that are underway. The people, the vital forces have embraced the initiatives very well. And I assure you that these are words of congratulations to also to the president and Captain Ibrahim Traore, because he has a vision, and this vision has allowed all the vital forces of our nation to say no to old practices, to say no also to those local values that thought we wouldn't get results by launching this initiatives. We are very satisfied for the moment and want to ask the sons and daughters that of Burkina Faso that it is not over. We still need their support so that the initiative can operate 24/7 within the region.
Depuis le lancement officiel de Faso Mebo ici dans la région de Nando, depuis le 10 octobre 2025 jusqu'à ce jour, je pense que l'engouement est au rendez-vous. Et je peux dire que, en tout cas, le bilan est positif parce que en termes de dons, en termes de ciment, nous avons 1805 tonnes de ciment qu'on a déjà reçu comme don. Et en termes de moules, nous sommes à près de 5000 moules qu'on a sur le site en travail dans la production. En termes de granit, de sable fin et de sable proprement dit, nous sommes à 1800 tonnes qu'on a déjà reçu sur le site de Faso Maybo. Donc le bilan est positif.
Okay, so this is the regional coordinator. So he's saying since the official launch of Faso Mebo here in the Nando region, since October 10, 2025 until today, I think that he says the enthusiasm is there, and I can say that in any case the results are positive, because in terms of donations, in terms of cement, we have 1,805 tons of cement that we have already received as a donation. And in terms of molds, we have nearly 5,000 molds that we have on the site in production. In terms of fine sand, granite, and the sand itself, we are at 1,800 tons that we have already received. And the Faso Mebo in the Faso Maybo site, so that the balance is positive, because also in terms of money, he said, I'm talking about cash. Did he mention? Let's continue.
Parce que également en termes de l'argent, je parle de l'argent liquide, voilà, nous avons reçu plus de 8 millions de francs CFA à la date de ce jour. En ce qui concerne le bilan au niveau pratique, c'est-à-dire sur le terrain, je pense que la production des pavés nous a permis de produire des pavés au jour d'aujourd'hui, pouvant nous permettre de couvrir une superficie de 295 000 mètres carrés de superficie. Et jusqu'au jour d'aujourd'hui, ce qu'on a sur le terrain, c'est-à-dire plus de 200 000 mètres carrés ont déjà pu être couverts par les pavés dans la ville de Koudougou. Je pense qu'avec le travail qui est fait, l'impact est visible. La coordination régionale a travaillé à changer en fait la physionomie de la ville, et tout le monde le constate sur le terrain, parce que ça diminue en fait la poussière, et nous avons aussi une ville qui fait de l'éclat. Donc en plus de
Yeah, so here he said, so we have received over 8 million CFA francs as of today. So in terms of donation in cash, that's what he's saying. Regarding the results at the practical level, I mean on the ground, I think that the production of the paving stones has allowed us to produce paving stones that can cover an area of 295,000 square meters. And as of today, what we have on the ground is to say over 200,000 square meters has already been covered by the paving stones in the city of Koudougou. I think, he said, that with the work that's being done, the impact is visible. The regional coordination has worked to change, in fact, he said, the appearance of the city. And everyone can see it on the ground because it actually reduces the dust. And we also have a city that shines and sparkles. That's an interesting way.
Les pavés qu'on a eu à poser, il y a aussi l'insigne à l'entrée de Koudougou au niveau du rond-point Maurice Yameogo, où on voit que les gens de Koudougou aiment Koudougou. Et c'est quand même une grande satisfaction pour la population. Et ce qui fait aussi qu'il y a l'engouement au niveau des dons. Quand les gens voient que leurs dons se concrétisent en action pratique, ça les motive encore à venir au niveau des dons. Et jusqu'au jour d'aujourd'hui, nous continuons de recevoir les dons sur le site de Faso Mebo. Au niveau aussi du terrain, il y a toujours la mobilisation, que ce soit sur le plan des personnes qui sont dans la ville, qui viennent permanemment, que ce soit aussi sur le plan des différents services des institutions de l'État et des gens du privé. Ils s'organisent pour venir travailler. Aujourd'hui, nous avons les étudiants qui sont venus à plusieurs reprises, par plusieurs groupes, et plusieurs universités sont aussi annoncées. Le bilan ici dans la région du Nando est très satisfaisant, voilà, pour en tout cas ce qui concerne la vision de la coordination régionale.
Okay, so he said, so in addition to the parks that we had to install, there is also the badge that at the entrance of Koudougou at the Maurice Yamaogo roundabout, where we can see that the people of Koudougou love Koudougou, and that is a great source of satisfaction for the population, and that also it also causes enthusiasm for donations. When people see that their donations are translated into practical action, it motivates them even more to come to donation, to add donation, and add up. And up to today, we continue to receive donations at the site or on the ground. There's still mobilization, whether it be on the level of people who are in the city, who come regularly, state institutions, and from the private sector. They organize themselves to come to work. Today, we have the students who came in several times, repeatedly in groups, and several universities also announced the results here in the Nando region. It's very satisfactory. That's all for, in any case, regarding the vision of the regional coordination.
Ici dans la région, nous avons commencé Faso Mebo au niveau de la ville de Koudougou. Donc, étant une coordination qui est régionale, voilà, côté par monsieur le gouverneur, je pense que en termes de perspective, nous avons en vue, très prochainement même, vous allez le constater, d'aller vers les autres chefs-lieux de province, voilà, à savoir Léo, Réo, Sapui, pour pouvoir lancer les travaux même proprement dit et mettre en place des structures déconcentrées. Je vais dire ça pour pouvoir recevoir aussi les dons à leur niveau, pour capitaliser ça au niveau régional. Le pays est en marche actuellement vers le développement dans tous les domaines. Plusieurs initiatives sont en cours, dont l'initiative Faso Mebo. C'est une initiative qui est portée du plus haut sommet de l'État à travers en fait la vision du chef de l'État. Et actuellement, de façon générale, je vois que les gens sont...
Okay, so he said here in the region we have started facing the MBO at the level of the city of Koudougou. So being a regional coordinator, there you go. On the side of the governor, I think that in terms of perspective, we have a view very soon. Even you will see to go to the other provincial capitals. Also, there you go, namely like Leo, Rao, relying on the to be able to launch the works themselves, properly speaking, and to put in place decentralized structures. I will say that in order to also receive donations at their level, to capitalize on that at the regional level, the country is moving currently towards development in all areas. Several initiatives are underway. So the Faso Maybo initiative is an initiative that is driven from the highest levels of government to the grassroots. In fact, through the vision of the head of state, meaning the President Captain Ibrahim Traore. And currently, generally speaking, I see that people are supporting the vision of the head of the state.
En train d'accompagner la vision du chef de l'État. Donc, notre invite, c'est de toujours inviter les gens à continuer dans la même lancée, dans la même dynamique, à se mobiliser davantage pour pouvoir répondre présent dans les initiatives. Parce que c'est toutes ces initiatives qui sont engagées actuellement, c'est pour la construction du pays, c'est pour la restauration du pays. Donc, j'invite vraiment l'ensemble des couches sociales à pouvoir aller dans cette dynamique, à accompagner la vision du chef de l'État dans ce que chacun peut faire, individuellement, collectivement, que les gens se mobilisent autour de l'idéal que le président a tracé, en tout cas pour notre cher pays.
So that last piece was, he said, so our invitation is to always invite people to continue in the same vein, in the same dynamic, to mobilize even more so that they can be present in the initiatives, because it's all these initiatives that are underway currently. It's for the building of the country. It's for the restoration of our country. So I really invite all social classes to be able to participate in this dynamic, to support the vision of the head of state in what each person can do individually, collectively, that people mobilize around the ideals that the president has outlined in any case. So for our beloved country, well, you know, one of the very powerful part of this Faso Mebo movement is it's a grassroots based. It's from grassroots level this mobilization starts. Although it's something launched by the president, it has people from all walks of life, but mainly the grassroots level. And it's not that they have to wait years or something. They see the result immediately. As he said, you know, when they see that what has been done by the entrance at the roundabout, the works there, people, it even, you know, it even motivates them to donate more, to come and volunteer more. These are the things what Faso Mebo is doing to the Burkinabe people. Now, so the question is, as we always say, this is where we give an African perspective. So if Burkina Faso launching this program in 2024, despite all the challenge that they have, they're fighting against terrorism, and there's all types of sanctions in the country, but still, you know, they are able to build their country and mobilize all the nation, meaning inside Burkina Faso, from all walks of life. So what are the rest of the continents, the rest of the countries in Africa are lacking to do so? Why not following in the footsteps of Burkina Faso or Mali or Niger? I mean, this is something I would leave you to ponder in and to comment your answers in the comment section. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.